Hello, I'm here to talk about my teaching concerns and in which when I will be teaching English in China, the current concerns I have. The two concerns I have mainly, well, first off, I am wanting to make sure that everything is put into place when I am in the class, that I am able to get students to be motivated what I'm talking about, that they understand what I'm talking about. And yes, first off, let's talk about um, motivating them. Because I think motivation is really key. If I can't get them to be motivated, they won't get their classes work done. They won't want to be in there. And I'm always concerned about that when I'm with others. Is if I'm either boring them or I'm not getting their attention, because I don't want any of the students I'm working with to fail or not get what they need to learn because they're not interested. And for me, I want them to be motivated, not just in the class doing whatever they need to do and get it done without knowing what they're doing. And motivation, I think, is key. Driving them to get what they want and need done. And for me, being the person in there who's not going to bore them, who's not going to just, be in front of them. And that, to me, it could be a weary thing, because I want to make sure that I'm not only there as a teacher, but I'm there as someone they can really get a lot out of. And for me, motivating them is very important, you know. Um, and yes, the other thing is um, trying to make sure that the class is in order, um, that everybody is doing what they're supposed to be doing, that it's not going insane in there, that I'm not in the position of having to try and control students who are out of control. And for me, that's another weary thing and nerve wracking is controlling the students' habits, making sure that they're doing what they need to without having any misfires, without having to tell them, to leave or if they're disruptive and things like that. That I want to make sure that I um, will be able to deal with them. Because I know you always have sometimes students who are just uh, not wanting to do what they want to do, not understanding the work, and then all of a sudden they're off doing their own thing. And this is the other thing: controlling the classroom, making sure everything is put into place. Um, that I'm not in a position that of really trying to get them to stop doing something that they're not supposed to be doing. And for me, these are two really key factors for me: is motivation and control in the classroom. Making sure that motivation for me is all about really getting them to understand everything, getting them to want to work, and make sure that they're getting everything they need to be done, and that I am getting them to understand and control, making sure that everything I'm doing there is in accordance with what I'm supposed to be doing, and not having any students disrupt others who are trying to learn and who are trying to make something out of a class and getting in the way of what I'm trying to do, and having to be in a position of having to push them out of the class, or having to tell them to stop doing whatever they're doing, whether it's talking, playing around, uh, you know making faces or that are you know uh, rude or disruptive. Um, for me, those are two things I am concerned about as being a teaching in any classroom setting, whether it's teaching English in China or whether it's just any classroom as well.